Okay, everybody, welcome back. So, as you can see over here, I cut a new field. Okay, and the idea was to keep this luscious grass growing and to grow something over here. Maybe carrots or potatoes, but it's going to take a lot of money and a lot of new equipment that I really just don't know how to use. The grass I'm comfortable with, but I had an epiphany while I was cutting down all these trees. I had so much excess trees and branches and stuff that I kind of just got rid of that I could find a better use for. Now I know these taller trees kind of come with a little bit more money. These ones here, not so much. These Scotch pines. But what I did see some other people do is wood chip. And right now, if we go down, we can see the wood chips are pretty high right now. Just last month they were 1656. They're on the down, but what I'm thinking is if I can buy a wood chipper and a trailer, I'm already leasing this tractor, that I can do a whole bunch of logging in the back, wood chip it, keep the tall, thicker trees to bring in as logs, and get some real cash flow going, because most of the stuff is still leased and I don't want to be leasing stuff anymore, especially the logging equipment. That stuff costs a lot of money, but it'd be nice to make an objective, I think, to just buy everything that I have, because I like everything I have. The small tractor is good for hauling around, the logging trailer, this big tractor is great for all the seeding and all the hard work that I have to do, and we just want to get rid of the leasing, really, which you can see here. I only really own the pickup truck, the plow, and that's it. And the rest of this is adding up. So I think that's the plan. So what we'll do is, I know we need a trailer that's going to hold all the wood chips that we need, which we were looking at the DDK 2400. We can keep the extension on it, take the cover off because we don't need the cover, and that should be perfect to fill with wood chips. And then we can get down to forestry. They have, I mean, this thing is ridiculous. We're not buying a $750,000 machine. This one here, this Hanzo mat, is perfect. So our tractor can pull this, and it can also attach the trailer to the back, so it just blows the chips right into the back. So I think if we can lease these right now, right, which we can afford, we have about 72 grand in the bank, and then we start selling the chips off as quick as possible before they start dipping into the spring for the price. So we'll start with that. I'm pretty happy with that idea. And then I want to just focus on grass, because we got to invest. I know grass. We've seen how I can do grass. I made all the mistakes in the previous episodes. I want to get the grass fixed in, but we've got to do two things. We have to clear more room, which just means we have to log it. And then, but I want to get the most bang for our buck out of these trees. And I tell you, hauling every single log off is just not cutting the mustard. We want to just bring the biggest logs in for the big money. We'll chip what we can, and then we can focus on the grass once we get the fields really opened up. One downside though is we will have to get one more piece of equipment, and although I do like this excavator that we have rented right now, it is a lot of work to use. It's pretty bulky. I'll try to use it because we have it now, but what I'm thinking is we get a skid steer, but this SVL skid steer, she's got a little more jam than the New Holland, which is another 77 grand, and we have to get the grabber, whatever you want to call it. Where is it? Yeah, probably the, no, not the manure fork. There was a better one. I can't remember where it is. But anyways, I'll try to use the excavator now. That logging excavator is big to use, but we'll give her a go, I think. So let's go ahead and let's get the trailer leased. Actually, we haven't looked at anything for sale. No. No. Dang. Okay, we'll keep an eye out and see when sales come up. But let's get the trailer. Oops. Let's get the trailers. We want the DDK 2400. Okay, the extensions we want to get the most we can in there. Yes, we need a trailer hitch. No, we don't need the cover. And we'll lease that, which is not terrible. Then we'll get the wood chipper. Yes. And there's no options except for wheels. We don't care about that. Yes. Yeah, and then we'll go get it. Okay, so we're here at the end of the grass field that we've already planted, and we're going to continue logging this area, I think, and we'll start getting this wood chipper into action, and then we're going to keep these for logs, right? These lodgepole pines, they seem to bring in the most money. Alright, well, let's start getting at it.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you